want to build.
Certainly.
I'd like to
It's impossible.
Let's finish.
It's impossible.
I'd rather not build anything. If I want to leave the province, I'll have to get permission from Sir Radzig. Yeah.
What do you need?
I'd like to buy
Grain?
I'm responsible for the
I suppose I can sell you part.
I'll need fodder for horses and wheat for the baker. He'll have to bake
That's quite a lot.
even though it's for a certificate.
Aye. Unless he sets the allocations himself. And you'll have to pay. Have you got someone to
I've got a merchant to take care of it.
Fair enough.
All right.
Take care.
Yeah. Yeah.
My humble...
I'm here at the behest of Sir Divish.
Aye, that's...
Sir Divish has decided to rebuild Pribyslavitz, and he's...
Aha, so it's you.
Well, we've started with the reconstruction work.
You need stone for the...
Exactly. And for repairing...
Well now, the thing is though, we're already working I can't cut back on their supplies.
But I really need that.
Well, I suppose I could try and hire it, but we can't transport it. Even Sasau sends their own wagon.
I've got my own merchant. He'll take...
Splendid!
The stone is for Sir Divish. It's for a village he wants to rebuild as quickly as possible. I doubt he'd take it well that the overseer of his own quarry...
Well...
That's better.
Excellent! We'll start sending the stone... See you later.
Yeah.
Jesus! Can I help? What the? Has something happened? What hole did you crawl out of? You've You've no business here. Get going. Lost something hereabouts? Hey, what the? Clear off before I pull a catch pole. Mm.
Yeah.
I hope I can be of...
I'd like to buy
Of course, Henry.
It might be more than you...
How much charcoal?
5 bags on a regular
Haven't you noticed winter...
There's a new forge in Privis Lavitz.
Bailiff, eh? Congratulations.
It's not a better...
All right, but we can't let you have that amount for nothing.
Don't worry, I wouldn't expect that.
How are you going to haul the...
I've got a merchant of my own. He'll come here regular. You just have to load it for him.
As you wish. About the...
Deal.
All right, we'll send the first load. Good luck, then.
I want your money, Bob. I'll slay you. Scum.
You're dead.
These, have you?
Ah!
You call that combat? then I'll... Blood will be spilled. I'll slaughter you. Topsy dear. Bollocks. Christ.
in the...
What's that?
What is it you want here?
Hey, you've no business here. Clear off or you'll be sorry.
I'm at your service.
I'd like to buy
Maybe.
cattle, swords into plowshares. No. It's for the village of Pribyslavitz.
What?
Aye, a few dozen people at least.
Well, no. But it can be done. Although,
What do you mean, not the best?
well, it's like this. I've got to... And the gentry in the...
So what's left from...
The animals might not be as good as what... I'll sell you older beasts. Ones that ain't so fat and the like. Or ones no one wants to buy, because they don't like... That's how it is. But for that, I'll... Have you got someone to...
I've got a merchant to arrange.
So we'll shake on it?
Deal.
Take care.
Greetings, good night. God be with you.
God's sake. Good luck then. God be with you.
Let's talk about.
Put a smile on your face. With soap, caraway seeds, garlic, and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
God save you. Take care. Goodbye.
I'm glad to.
I'd like to do. Are we agreed?
I'd almost. Aye, that.
God bless.
want to build.
Certainly.
We'll need plenty of.
It's impossible.
Let's finish
It's impossible.
I'd like to.
It's impossible.
People have to.
Let's go to the site.
We're going to build here.
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... All good.
I want to build.
Certainly.
No, we don't.
It's impossible.
We need God.
It's impossible.
We need to get some.
It's impossible.
We could add a fruit drying hut for the baker.
Right. That should do it.
We're going to build here.
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've got...
I want to build.
Certainly.
No, we don't have a.
Very well. Come along so they don't...
do it in cream sauce because it gives him gut trouble. He can't stand the smell of garlic.
We're going to build here?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quick. All good.
See.
I want to build, but we mustn't waste.
We can't build it. You can't hammer. I applaud your fervor, but you'd be better.
I suppose. I want to build.
Certainly.
I'd like to.
Let's go to the site.
I want to build.
Certainly.
I'd like to.
Right.
We're going to build here.
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check. We've.
Hey!
I want to build.
Certainly.
Let's finish fix.
Good.
I want to build.
Certainly.
Let's finish.
Let's go to the site.
We're going to build here.
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quick... All good.
I want to build.
Certainly.
We'll need. We're going to build here?
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quick... We've still got...
I want to build.
Certainly.
An armourer will always find custom and won't go hungry.
Good. We've got...
We're going to build here.
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check... All good.
I want to build.
Certainly. We've already finished.
The tavern could have its own brewery. Then we'll have fresher.
Good. We've got everything.
We're going to build here.
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've still...
I want to build.
Certainly.
We need to get some.
Very well. Come along with... So they don't bot...
We're going to build here?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... All good.
I want to build something.
Certainly. We've already finished. We've already... We've already finished.
Can we get some?
Good.
We're going to build.
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've...
to build.
Certainly.
It's time the church had a new old.
Good. We've...
Maybe you should have done that a long time ago.
We're gonna build here.
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quick... We've...
I want to build.
Certainly.
We should have the. It ought to be grand.
Very well. Come along. So they don't...
We're gonna build.
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... Oh.
I want to build.
Certainly.
Folk like.
Good. We've...
We're gonna build here.
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quick... All good.
I want to build. And we mustn't waste it.
We can't build in the... You can't hammer and... I applaud your...
I suppose.
What? Mother of God.
By all the saints, where do you think you are? Go... Look out.
I want to build.
Certainly.
I was thinking it would be good to have a herb.
Very well. Come along. So they don't...
I want to build.
Certainly.
I was thinking.
Good.
going to build here?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've...
I want to build.
Certainly.
I could use an out.
Good. We've got every...
We're going to build.
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've got...
I want to build.
We've already finished...
So?
Let's see. How do you... We've already finished every... Excellent work.
I'm glad you're pleased.
How about measuring our strength against each other?
What's the matter?
Wouldn't you like to measure your skill?
In combat, you mean?
I fear there's nothing else.
Who are you, anyway?
Me? I'm just a wayfarer.
So you're a bandit?
You do me an injustice. I try to avoid Would you dare to...
All right. Why?
Finally.
Aye, I have.
I'm glad to...
Fuck it!
Sakura. This is not my day. Here, take your coin and run along. Oh, oh, oh.
good day.
I'd like to.
Well, we...
Since it.
You're...
Master Blacksmith.
Not now. First I've got to deal with... See you later.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry. And garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
do you think you're doing? You've no business here. Good. Well, hey. Help! Over there! For God's sake, there! Over there!
Where's that murdering You've been lucky. Well, you won't forget.
You're making a serious mistake.
Well, I thought that...
What are you doing here? looking for something around here?
God be with.
I've got some good.
All right. God be with you.
I'd like to.
That's. All right, so.
Will you teach me?
Certainly.
I want to.
You can't become a.
Well. I hear you're.
Certainly.
I want to achieve.
All right.
Isn't that quite? What do you say?
You're a right pinch purse. Agreed. Take care.
God be with you, Henry.
Greetings, Henry.
Sir Divish, I finished. Pribyslavitz is up and running once more, and making
Indeed? I can't wait to...
Of course. We can go right away.
See you later.
Welcome to Pribyslavitz.
Well now, but to see it with my... Beautiful.
Me and Marius did our best.
As you saw on the way, the village's trade is booming, and the villagers are doing...
I saw the new buildings as we... You've both done a magnificent...
Thank you.
How did you manage it so...
We had to clear the woods and the ruins...
I arranged supplies of building materials and victuals from...
Thanks to which we were able to build what...
And the church here has become...
I'm especially proud of our...
Indeed, you have plenty. Thank you both. I can say wholeheartedly that you...
It's been an honor.
I quite...
Master Marius, I'd like you to stay on in the village. As soon as things...
As you wish.
As for you, Henry, as I promised, you shall continue...
Thank you, my lord.
I thank you, Henry. Few could manage what the two of you...
Master Bailiff.
You're new here, aren't you? Well,
yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sylvester is my name. I got here just this very day.
True, but it depends what you...
I'm a baker, sir, and if I may be so bold...
Good. We don't have a baker yet. So...
I'll tell you, Master Bailiff, but only on one condition.
Well, I must say that's a surprise.
All right, then. I can see you're a worthy man. I know this village very well, seeing as how I was here not long ago.
What, you were here?
I was only serving them as cook and baker, like, but I never robbed nor hurt nobody. I needed work, and them bandits paid well. After all...
I see. So you were with Runt?
Far as I know, anyone who'd know my face...
If word got out that I was hiding a bandit from the...
I'd rather give myself up than get you or anyone else into trouble.
Fair enough. Since you...
Thank you, sir.
God's sake! Take care. Take care.
Yeah.
What? What do we got here? Entertain? I'll slaughter
Right enough.
Very well, go. Get the fuck out of here, you shit.
Enough.
Is that all you've got? Go then, fuck off and don't come back.
God be with you, Henry.
I've returned from...
How does it look?
I brought them help from the monastery. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease.
Thank Christ. What about the captain?
He was infected.
I see.
Fortunately, he survived, and
What did you find?
he was transporting the false coins to Pribislavic.
I don't know here.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity slip through our fingers. Don't go yet. There's something I've... Good luck to you.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robard, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir.
What is it?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
Greetings.
May I be of service?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafar has been asked...
The Chief Engineer?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafar has, well, evil foreboding.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafar.
Certainly.
Where? He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see...
Good luck, Hal. May the Lord watch over you.
Good God, what a bloody mess. This is valuable. They must have been in a hurry or they'd never have left it behind. This way. Another clue. I must be going the right way. Blood. I'm on the right track. It looks like blood. Charcoal burners. This way. It looks like blood.
Are you waking me? Go away.
Another clue. I must be going the right way.
I hope I can...
What happened at the crossroads?
Huh?
I'm a friend of his.
Who?
That fellow you brought here. I need to find him. I have to help him. I owe it to him, you see.
I don't know nothing, and I haven't seen nothing. If you want to know something about it, just ask Boyar. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Who is this Boyar?
Boyar cracks the whip around here.
Thank you.
God be with you.
am at your service, Sir Knight.
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed at the crossroads?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Do you have any idea whose wagon?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm sure you've heard of the gang that
Possibly.
and poisoned the well in Merchoyed.
I didn't get on the wrong side of them, though. Did I?
What happened?
Let's just get this...
And what were you doing at the crossroads then?
We were just passing, and we saw the wagon.
Just the sacks? What about the trail of blood?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man. What am I saying?
So you have him here somewhere?
The fellow has quite a will to live.
Do you know who ambushed?
Not a clue.
Did he tell you anything?
He wasn't exactly talkative. His lungs are...
Where is he?
We've locked him away.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know.
I don't mean to hurt him.
So big. Here.
Thanks.
Take care now.
Who are you?
Do as I say, and
What? What's...
Don't worry about it. Just answer my question.
Well,
Who is it you work for?
to Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who... No idea. I blacked out after the attack.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight.
And where did he go?
I don't know.
Do you know what you...
I never...
Can I see your...
Are you a...
Sort of. That's a deep wound to the flank and...
Will you help?
I can try. Tell me more about the...
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin.
Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks! They're behind the shed.
That's him! That's got to be that knight!
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Yeah. Yeah. You dare to face me? Oh. Scheiße! Had enough? Du Hund! I'll flay you, the Arsworth. Not so brave now. Get some Teufel. Oh. It seems.
I want to know everything.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you.
Assurances? How about it?
Do you expect me to believe that? I know for...
I give you my...
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say.
Unlike you...
You believe that the forging of...
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger.
What?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, Governor of Scotland.
Then we have something in common.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk.
Stand up.
It is true our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that...
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer.
What man was that?
Maynard, the merchant from Passau. Listen.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve, sir...
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made. But
we'll definitely be able to make sense of it.
It seems I have little choice. In the meantime, I will return to
Shouldn't you go with me?
No. I must remain in Sassa.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just...
It is true. I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there...
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a noble.
All right, then. Who are you working...
I understand why you wish to know.
Very well. Tell me what you know about...
Do you know Passau?
It's a German city, right?
Correct. A city of great... Passau is a city of trade.
I see.
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they...
And so he sent you?
Yes. He needed a man that...
And what about that wagon?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had reason...
So they were transporting false...
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen...
What do you mean about the connect...
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted...
What, in the monastery?
I cannot say. I know only what the Passau scribe wrote.
Why did you let them...
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Maynard had until he came to this god-forsaken trek. I cannot guess why he came.
What happened?
I ambushed them. I took down 2, but that bastard...
What next?
While I was chasing Maynard, those charcoal burners came and stole what they could. Before...
So we won't get anything out?
Unfortunately...
What happened to...
His death.
I know, but what did he do?
I buried it. He was a...
I see.
He ran from the wagon uphill along the path to the north. Along the way there is an old... And don't think I don't know why you ask.
That's not it at all.
If you say...
Very well. I'll get...
Godspeed. I will wait...
doing?
What the hell are you...
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Cumin.
Ah. Well, all right.
I'm glad you... We'll just have to report it to someone.
I'm glad you're here.
What's happening, sir?
Uncle Sahanush sent for me. No doubt he...
What has it got to do?
Plenty. You're in it with me ever since...
All right, we should get going then, shouldn't...
I suppose. Right away. I put some of my old clothes in a trunk, but I see it wasn't necessary. You look as smart as ever.
Thanks. I'll try.
So I see. But you can come and get those clothes later anyway.
Well, my ward and his, what shall we say, chaperone.
Uncle.
My lord?
I hope we haven't dragged you away from anything too important.
Not at all, Uncle. We
like
were just...
boozing and whoring, for instance.
Uncle, I can...
Perhaps you were busy, causing mayhem in the middle of the night and beating up my subjects.
No, it wasn't... Henry and I were just...
Henry's as big a fool as you are. But he's not my ward, thank Christ. What the hell do the pair of you think you're doing? There are people in this fiefdom who work from dawn to dusk to put food on their tables, and on yours, may I remind you. And then they look at you, Hans, their lord and master, and see a drunken layabout. That fellow you beat up last night was a guard, a new guard on the town watch. And he couldn't report for duty this morning because of his injuries. I had the bailiff here complaining, and could I tell him what I really think about this whole sorry affair? Of course not. That would demean me. And you too. So I had to sit gaping like a stuffed owl and listen to his grievances. Maybe you think because you're the lord here you can get away with anything. But you're sadly mistaken, you blockhead. A lord remains a lord only as long as he commands the loyalty of his subjects. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you the folk here are not exactly enchanted at the prospect of having you in charge. That was the last straw, Capon. One more of your escapades and I'll send you to your mother in Polnar. For all I care, she can dress you up like a wench and marry you off to some Hungarian.
Uncle, that arson Archibald tried to murder me. What was I to do?
Oh, don't exaggerate. Well, I'm hardly surprised after you molested his girl and humiliated him.
I was only...
Oh, don't whine, for heaven's sake. It's about time you started taking some responsibility. I have a job for you. Maybe that will keep you out of mischief. Sir Milota of Oleshna has turned up here. Do you know him?
Isn't he Sir Bernard's cousin?
He is. He came here with the remnants of his retinue to seek refuge. He's seriously wounded.
What happened to him, sir?
His fortress Oleshna was attacked by one Wulfrin of Camburg. Milota pursued him almost as far as Neuhof and engaged with him. Unfortunately, the skirmish didn't end well for Milota.
Wulfrin of Camburg? That name is familiar.
He's kin to the Oleshna lords, too. A cousin of Bernard's and Milota's. Their family affairs are a little complicated. None of my business, of course. I just wish they'd found somewhere else to thrash out their differences.
What do you want us to do, sir?
Go and see Bernard in the courtyard. He got a report that Wulfrin pillaged some other farms around Neuhof, and he's putting a squad together to ride against him. Mind your step, though. It's a family affair. After all, maybe more to it than meets the eye. The important thing is to get that damn scavenger out of the domain. If possible, without bloodshed. I can't afford to lose any men over this business. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir. Very well, Uncle.
Get to work, then.
Sir Hanish sent me, Captain. I'm to join...
And mount up, youngster, and...
Can I ask... Thank you.
Sent me to handle this matter, and handle it I will.
Undoubtedly, Sir Hans. I just meant for your own safety.
I know what you meant, Captain. Forget it.
Very well, Your Grace.
Listen. plundering the bishop's estates.
I heard the same. Only, well, I'm sure you've heard what they say about the Camberg branch of my family.
That they're cursed. Now, Bernard, don't you think I'm a little old for fairy tales?
Think what you like, but I heard it from my grandfather, and he never paid attention to old wives' tales.
I meant no offense, Captain. Well, tell me all about it, then. After all, there's no smoke without fire, and I never heard about the Camberg branch from a member of the family.
Very well. At home, we always spoke in whispers about our Camberg relatives. When Wolfen's father, Wilhelm, came to visit, I'm almost ashamed to say it.
You can rely on my discretion, Captain. Carry on.
Well, the servants were so afraid of him that they went and hid in the barn. Father had them whipped. Even then, they wouldn't go near Wilhelm. They were afraid he cursed them, and I couldn't blame them.
Why's that?
Uncle Wilhelm's face was so badly disfigured, folk would cross themselves when they saw him. I was afraid of him myself as a boy.
Was he wounded in war?
No, he was born that way. You see, his mother, Countess Barbara of Hogwitz, didn't want to marry Wilhelm's father, my grandfather's brother. She never wanted to bear his children. So, she fell pregnant. They said she went to a witch to get rid of the child. Only she ended up having quintuplets. Can you imagine it? 5 babes born in one night?
Jesus Christ!
That's not all. 4 of them didn't live till dawn. Only the 5th survived. He was disfigured. Wilhelm, they say the witch cheated her. Instead of getting rid of the child, put the devil's seed inside her.
Good Lord, how dreadful.
Well, Wilhelm carried that with him his whole life. When his own wife was in childbed, he had 7 friars kneeling in her chamber day and night. It didn't stop the rumors, though. When his son, Wolfen, was born, he looked normal enough. But he turned out to be as wild as a stray tomcat.
It seems he hasn't grown out of it.
You're right about that. A few years ago, Wolfen went off to Poland, and Wilhelm got worse and worse. Cursed everything and everyone in his path, started throwing crockery at the servants. On his deathbed, he sent for a priest, not just to give him the last rites, because they were afraid the devil would come out of him and possess someone else. Then later, Wolfen turned up, even though he was supposed to be dead for years. The folk said he was dead. That wouldn't stop the devil's spawn.
Sweet Jesus. It sounds a lot more convincing coming from you than the stories my nurses used to tell me. How are we supposed to deal with a monster like that?
Pray. Yeah, pray.
Henry!
Whoa! Slow down. Vitus and Cyril. I sent them to scout ahead.
Those bastards will pay for this.
They most certainly will. Let's go. We have to make camp. Hamlin, take 2 men and come back here later. I won't have Vitus and Cyril left to scroll me.
Yes, Captain.
Good health to you.
Tell me, Captain, how...
They say blood's thicker than water, but sometimes I wonder.
So what's the cause of your...
Nothing in particular. Just that he's a ruffian.
How do you mean, Kurt?
Like I said, Wolfen's grandfather married Countess Barbara of Hogwitz. Only instead of getting rid of it...
What, all at the same time?
All in one night. And only one of them lived till morning. The youngest, Wilhelm.
How are you related?
Milota, Wolfen and I have the same great-grandfather.
And you believe that?
Depends how you look at it. Wilhelm wasn't a bad man while he was in his right mind, but he was terrifying to... As for Wolfen, word came that he died in Silesia.
What do we do now?
First, we have to find out where those Horsens are holed up, according to the report. So someone should go to those places and find out what they can. You...
All right, Captain. I'll do...
One is uphill from Neuhof, right by the woods. One here above the woods by... See you later.
God save.
Captain Bernard sent...
Well, they came, took everything they could, and...
We're trying to catch up with that gang.
What do you want?
How many of them were...
2 or 3. I'm not sure.
What did they take?
Not much. We haven't a pot to pick.
So you're telling me they came here? You told them there was no...
More or less.
Which way did they go?
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
So your husband was out...
Yes. He tried...
But just a while ago, you told me... So were you inside or outside?
Well, like...
Let's get one or two things straight. I'm here under orders from Captain Bernard, and that robber baron who came here...
What's that got to do...
Just so you know, the captain is very keen to... It would not be wise to...
My God. What have I done?
So?
First, promise me you'll get rid...
That's exactly what I'm here for.
They came a few days ago. Took a pig. I noticed one of them had an injured leg.
That was very Christian of you, considering they came to...
All I cared about was that...
Go on.
They rode off, and I prayed we'd seen the last of them. One of them had been wounded, and they wanted me to take a look at him. They gave me some coin, and took me...
So you know where they're...
I won't go to their camp, no.
That'll do me.
God be with you. I'm not going any further. If they saw me, I'd be done for. The camp's not far away in this direction.
Thanks. And don't worry. I'll deal with those bastards.
I pray you do.
Looks like I found it. I'd better get back and report to Captain Bernard. I found that in Not really.
How many men did you...
About 15.
Shit. That won't be easy.
Wouldn't it be better to...
Parley with robbers?
I gave Sir Hannes my word I'd look out for his men, and I intend to...
You're going to advise me.
You're not seeing straight, Captain. No wonder. Please, just grant me one thing. Let me go and parley. I'll find out...
You want to parley? Listen, Henry, you can't rely on...
Don't worry. I know it's a risky business, but have you got anyone better?
Wolfman's a conceited bastard. If he knows you... I'll give you a livery with my coat of arms, so it's clear you're my messenger.
Thank you, Captain.
I hope so. And try and come back in one piece. I don't want to explain to Sir Radzig why I sent... God be with you. Answer to my prayer, just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. Good day.
Tell me.
They say.
So what's the...
Nothing. Good luck then.
Mother of...
Captain Burn...
Well, they came...
We're trying to...
What do you...
How much?
2 or 3...
Which way did...
I don't...
So your husband was...
Yes.
What did they...
Not much.
So you're telling...
More or less.
But just...
Ah.
So were you in...
Well...
Let's get...
What's that?
Just so you... It would not be...
My...
So...
Fur.
That's exactly what...
I noticed...
That was...
All I...
Go on.
They rode one of them...
So you know...
I won't go...
That'll do, mate.
God bless. I'm not going any further. If they saw me, I'd be done for. The camp's not far away in this direction.
Thanks. And don't worry. I'll deal with those bastards.
I pray you do.
Looks like I found it. I'd better get back and report to Captain Bernard. I found...
Ah.
Not really.
How many men did...
About...
Shit.
Wouldn't it... You're not... Please. Don't worry.
Wolfen.
Thank you, Cap.
I hope so. God be with you.
I'm Captain Bernard's envoy. I'm here.
Why should I trust?
I'm unarmed. What harm?
That's true. And you're wearing Sir Bernard's colors. Suppose I should take.
You have my word.
Fucking sickhead. Can't drink nothing. You're in the wrong place.
Hey, you! I'm Captain Bernard's. I'm unarmed. You have my word.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked.
Who do we have here? What's your name, boy?
Henry. I'm a messenger from...
I know. From my beloved cousin, Sir Bernard of Aleshna. So...
Stink everywhere.
Why do you want to hurt...
That bastard Malota stole villages that belonged to my father. I was in But
you came back, though, didn't you?
Aye. I came back. But Malota bribed the priest to testify that my father... So they think I rose from the dead and I'm a warlock.
That's unfortunate. But surely...
Maybe not. But the king's in captivity, and none of the nobles have time for courts.
I heard some interesting...
So Bernard's been telling those stories again.
So your father didn't...
What? A twisted mouth? Aye. Looked like it was run over by a wagon.
What's that?
That my grandmother was one of 5 babes and her mother one of 4. That's how... And then that talk of the witch. Pah! My grandma couldn't...
We offer you safe conduct out of this domain if you leave everything you stole from Sir Hanish's subjects and pay 3 score groschen in compensation.
That's a very generous offer.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing,
Your quarrel is with Milotta, not with Bernard. And certainly not with Sir Hanush, who's a... So leave Sir Hanush's domain and settle your differences with...
My quarrel is with everyone who helps Milotta.
Hanush's captain is Sir Milotta's...
That's no concern of mine. It's really very... Anyway, I don't claim to be a saint. It's all the same to me, whether I'm plundering...
I think...
You know what? I think you're only here to buy time, while Bernard prepares to attack.
Hey, you.
I'm Captain...
Why should I...
I'm unarmed. You have my word.
Who do we have?
Henry.
I know. So,
Why do you want...
that...
But you came back.
Aye. So they think...
That's un...
Maybe...
I heard... So your father...
What?
What's that?
That my... And then that...
I'm so hungry I can eat my boots.
We offer you...
That's a...
Don't you know what's been getting...
Should I?
Bandits have been on the rampage all over the county.
No doubt, but...
Try telling them that. On the way here, the captain recruited men from half the county.
Why me?
Because you're the first one who's had the gall not to run. So you'll be the first one they catch.
And why warn me? Why
So Hanush wants to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. He'd be happier if you just moved on...
You're saying it wasn't Bernard?
If the captain knew I came here in his colours, he'd flay me alive.
The devil take it. There's nothing here worth pillaging anyway.
Don't forget to leave the loot and 60 gross.
There's no denying you're a good negotiator, lad. Oh well. No doubt we'll... Better run along before Bernard loses patience.
I gotta piss.
Good day.
I've just come back from...
And in one piece, I see. That's something at least, but I
talked them into moving out. Not only that, but they left all the...
I can hardly believe it. That turned out a lot better than I expected.
Naturally.
Well then, take the money. In the meantime, we'll break camp and make sure those bastards keep...
Right, Captain.
And Henry, see you later.
What's going on?
For security.
Fine. No.
Right.
Good day.
And another...
Thanks.
God be with you.
Hey! Mother of God.
What the hell do you think you're doing? If you don't clear off quick, it'll be the worse for you.
God be with you, lad.
Master Fayfire, I need to...
Did you really?
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the
Damn and blast.
Yes. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of...
Let me... We, the aldermen of this... Interrogation held this day. Put to pen by the quaestor. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that some coin assay report. But this is interesting. He's an outlying... we command Herr Ulrich... to... This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of...
The Rosenbergs?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry...
So what does all the...
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is... Anyway, we should be careful, and we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver... Silver amalgam.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone...
You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working...
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square.
Master Fayfire...
Did he? He must think highly of...
I do the best I...
That's good, because this is damned important.
How can I help with these,
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver...
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks.
Is that the yard?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now.
A silver store?
I doubt it.
What about these...
A stamping mill and washing troughs. They're on the bend in the river below the castle.
You said mine...
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications...
Should I be
Well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself...
I see. Well, that's all clear.
Take care.